Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever have done it again. In an exciting showdown, they defeated the top-seeded contender in the WNBA, leaving everyone surprised. From impressive moves to sinking tough shots, Caitlin Clark showed why doubting her is always a mistake. Even with constant pressure from DiJonai Carrington, Caitlin stayed calm and outplayed her every time. With legends like Simone Biles and Gabby watching, Caitlin delivered a performance that left no doubt she's here to dominate. Stick around as we break down how Caitlin Clark and the Fever stunned the WNBA with this incredible win. DiJonai Carrington was putting constant pressure on Caitlin Clark, trying to break her focus. However, just before Carrington could make a solid defensive play, Caitlin quickly passed the ball to her teammate, creating a smooth opportunity. Without hesitation, she got the ball back and hit a wide-open three-pointer, impressing the crowd with her skill. Later in the game, Carrington scored on Caitlin and attempted to get into her head by signaling for her to be quiet, hoping to distract her. But Caitlin, staying calm and confident, responded by quickly outplaying Carrington with a series of strong moves. This all happened while Simone Biles and Gabby watched, clearly impressed by Caitlin's ability to perform under pressure. Think back to when Carrington openly mocked Caitlin Clark, accusing her of flopping, and didn't stop there. She also took several digs at her on social media. This situation really highlights what happens when you underestimate or try to bring down someone like Caitlin Clark. Betting against her is not only risky, but can make you look completely out of touch. People who doubt her abilities often end up regretting it because she consistently proves them wrong. Here's a prime example of why counting Caitlin out is one of the biggest mistakes you can make. After publicly calling him out, David Portnoy went ahead and placed a bold $50,000 bet on Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever to secure a victory against the Connecticut Sun. In the end, Portnoy's risky move turned out to be the right call, as the Fever delivered, and he walked away with a hefty $122,500 in his pocket, proving his bet was a winning decision. Let's break down how Caitlin Clark and the Fever surprised everyone by beating the third-seeded Connecticut Sun. Right from the start, Caitlin showed off her skills by crossing up Carrington and sinking a smooth pullback three. The move was so sharp, Carrington stumbled, and Caitlin didn't stop there. She also broke the WNBA rookie record for most three-pointers made, hitting her 86th of the season. After that, Caitlin found AB with a great pass, who quickly passed it to Lexi Hull for a wide-open corner three. Moments later, Caitlin once again made a play by hitting a floater in the middle of the lane. To finish off the first quarter, she delivered a nice bounce pass to Kelsey Mitchell, which led to 2 free throws. The Fever started strong, outscoring the Sun 33-26 in the first quarter, with Caitlin scoring 5 points. In the second quarter, the Fever kept up the pressure and held the Sun back. At around the 4:17 mark, Caitlin stepped up again, turning a loose ball into a smart play by finding Lexi Hull, who hit a three-pointer just before the shot clock ran out. On the next play, she skillfully handles the ball, making Carrington lose her balance and fall. She then confidently sinks a three-pointer, impressing the crowd with her smooth and precise shot. With just 3 minutes remaining in the quarter, the Fever managed to secure a 4-point lead. Caitlin Clark then played a key role in further extending the advantage. She delivered a well-timed assist to Lexi Hull, who positioned herself perfectly for a transition three-pointer. Hull confidently sank the shot, widening the gap and boosting the team's momentum as they continued to push forward in the game. Caitlin wrapped up the quarter by expertly setting up AB with a well-executed pick and roll, allowing AB to sink a smooth 10-foot jumper. This key play extended the Fever's lead to 9 points as they headed into halftime. Caitlin had an impressive stat line at the break with 10 points, 3 assists, 2 rebounds, and 1 steal, showcasing her all-around performance. As the third quarter kicked off, Caitlin continued her strong play by launching a perfect long pass down the court to Kelsey Mitchell, who sprinted ahead in transition, easily finishing the play. This momentum shift helped keep the Fever in control of the game. She outplayed Carrington once again, this time sinking a step-back three-pointer right in her face despite tight defense. Carrington celebrated after scoring, but before she could even return on defense, Caitlin interrupted the moment by driving inside and finishing a tough layup. She made the shot, and it looked like she could have even drawn a foul. Then, she split the double team and hit a soft floater to close out the third quarter. With the score still close after 30 minutes of intense play, it looked like the game would come down to the last moments, as both teams were fighting hard and not giving up any ground. Every play seemed important, and the tension was building on the court. But Caitlin Clark had other plans. In a brilliant move, she threw a long, sharp pass across the full court to Lexi Hull, catching the Suns' defense by surprise before they could set up. This play shifted the momentum of the game. She passes the ball to Aliyah Boston, who pushes through the defense in the paint to score. With the score tied at 80, the Fever put the ball in Caitlin's hands, trusting her to make a play. In a split second, she accelerated, slicing through the defense with impressive speed. She drove confidently to the basket and scored, giving her team a crucial 2-point lead and shifting the momentum in their favor. With a critical chance to level the score, the Sun executed their play following the timeout, hoping to turn the game around. Despite their efforts, the Fever's defense stepped up magnificently, making a pivotal stop that effectively ended the game and ensured their victory. When the final whistle blew, the Indiana Fever came out on top with a close 84-80 win. Kelsey Mitchell led the team with 23 points on efficient 8 of 14 shooting. She also added 4 rebounds and 3 assists, playing a key role in the victory. Caitlin Clark also shined, showing her all-around game by scoring 19 points, grabbing 5 rebounds, handing out 5 assists, and contributing a steal and a block. Her performance was crucial on both offense and defense. Since the Olympic break, Caitlin has been in top form, averaging 25 points, 9 assists, and 5 rebounds per game. Her strong play earned her the title of WNBA Eastern Conference Player of the Week. She's performing at an MVP level and has become a difference maker for the Fever. This win against the third-seeded Connecticut Sun was a big one, marking Indiana's 9th victory in their last 10 home games. It was also their first win over Connecticut since July 2021. The Fever are gaining momentum, having won 4 of their last 5 games since the break. Now, they are just half a game behind the Phoenix Mercury, fighting for the 6th playoff spot, making the playoff race even more exciting as the season moves forward. That wraps up how Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever pulled off this incredible upset against the top-seeded contender in the WNBA. Their performance left everyone amazed, showing once again why you should never doubt Caitlin Clark. What did you think of this game? Share your comments down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe to stay updated with all the latest action. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.